Hello. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to Rapid Games. I think, as ever, I'm not quite sure if I'm live. How do you ever know if you're live? You just have to wait. Wait until the world tells you you're live. I think I'm live. Hello everyone. Hello Gaike. Hello Michael. I'm live. You've told me. That's how you know you're live. You get told by the world. All right. What do you do when you're live? There's so many questions. I have so many questions. You take a sip and you play a game of chess, obviously. Would either of you like a game of chess? If not, I'll just make a game. I might just go. In fact, I will. Before listening to your response or reading your response, I'm just going to play a game of chess because I think if I just limber up with a randomer, I'll be in a much better place. So e4, playing against Yusuf AGS, and hopefully, okay, no, I don't know. I don't know who I'm playing. I don't know what I'm playing, sorry, but I wanted to play the Italian. I've been learning about the Italian. And let's play it anyway. I think it's still appropriate to play the Italian even if they go straight in with this. Interesting. Definitely never seen this before. Or maybe I have, but it just feels odd. I kind of want to take. I like the idea that their king is in the center. I want to take, and yeah, what is this all about? No bishop moves, just weird. Yeah, Michael, you're working. Of course. But you can still play a game of chess if you're working. You know, you have a break. It's good for your mental health. My opponent has offered a draw. I don't accept draws. I don't think I've ever accepted a draw. Maybe I have, but like only when it's in a very, very drawn position. This is not a drawn position. This is right at the beginning of the game. So I want to take. I'm going to take. I like the idea of opening up the e file whilst their king is in the center of the board. I'm ready to castle, and I'm really ready to castle. I'm going to castle right now. They can't castle kingside yet because my bishop's just in the way. They might be limbering up to castle queenside. What if I... Okay, I'm either going to play rook e... So here are my candidate moves. Rook e1. Or... Go in with this, but then they'll just push. So if I played d4... They're very likely just to push. And then I can play rook e1. And I kind of want to play this, so I think it's Egypt. It is Egypt, yeah. It's an Egyptian flag. I'm going to start with rook e1. I want my rook on e1 anyway, and it's unlikely to be a bad move. I kind of feel like they're going to be playing h6 because my knight coming to here. Well, that would be crazy, but my knight coming to g5 looks bad for them. And they've got to be scared of this. Moscow is from Egypt, not in Egypt. Hello, Sir Spacely. When were united? When? And by whom? The Queen or the new king? For what? How was the experience? So many questions. Okay. So they are limbering up to probably just push with no issues. Okay, I'm taking a lot of time. I should get on with development. I have got pressure on the king. I shouldn't force it because I tend to force it and then I lose the game. So let's just build up the pressure. How do I want to do that? Well, I could push here and then play this move, but then I'm just going to end up in a situation where I'm kicked around and yeah, I don't need to be kicked around. I don't think that's going to be useful. At any point, they can just put their bishop in front of their king, and I'm not really scaring them. I don't think. Okay, so yeah, maybe I'm assuming you're from the UK there. That's just because you put Sir in your name, but I'm sorry, that was a bad assumption. Okay. I need to increase the latency because I think I'm very delayed, like responding to your messages. Yeah. Reduce latency after this game. Oh, nice. That's great. Yeah, that was fun actually. Speaking to Ben, he is a very nice man. Yeah, it's a good question. I think yes and then no and now yes. So I haven't been consistent, but in the times that I have been consistent, like in the period of time, like I've had basically a period of like 2 or 3 months where I haven't been consistent through that time, but then before that and then after that, yes, I've been able to put in a lot of time. Maybe not 8 hours of pure chess work, but sort of 8 hours of either working on chess or working on the YouTube side and like other sort of plans for making this a more successful thing. So now I'm thinking if I just take and they take my bishop, I can take this with check, and it's just winning a queen. So I'm going to do that. I don't think there's any reason why I wouldn't do that. So like if I go takes and they take back and I give a check this way, then they could block here. Well, they couldn't. I could just take. But the point is, if I give a check, then I can just get out of this. There's no need for me to react to this threat, which is nice. So, almost took with the rook there. Jesus Christ. So, you can't do that. Okay, so I missed the block, so I should have maybe considered that. But the idea is still that I can get that pawn without reacting to this bishop move. I think now I need to move this bishop. I don't believe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Just give me a second. Let me have a think about it. Which is what I want to do, apparently, because I'm down to 8 minutes and 40 seconds every time. What is it about streaming or making videos? I'm going to move it. Put pressure on this knight, and there's no... I think they're just going to have to move the bishop, probably. You okay? I've got a little tiny dog who doesn't understand why I'm just talking to no one in the room. Yes, okay, alrighty. So I could get the bishop pair, or I could mess up their pawn structure. So takes, and takes. It's not a massive mess. It's not the worst mess, is it? I'm also not forced to take at all. If they take here, hello, it's okay. I could recapture. And then takes, and takes. My point being, I could bring this queen out and put pressure on this pawn. I think so too, Moscow. I think they did slightly mess up. I could just win the bishop pair as well. But I kind of feel like I've got good pieces here. I don't need to be. But is this any good though if I just bring the queen out? And they take. And I take. And they take. And I take. And they push. Defending the pawn. Attacking the knight. No, I don't like that. I think it's a relatively open board. I'm going to take. And then I'm going to... I could bring the rook. I'd like to get my bishop out at some point soon. Still got pressure on this king. They might want to just castle straight away. So how about I stop them castling straight away. If they castle now, I can just take and then win this bishop. Although there are kind of scary pins if I did take that bishop. It's scary. It's scary. Yeah, you see, if I take and then win a bishop, then I am going to get checkmated. Or at least I'm going to lose my queen because they can just do this. I can't. Yeah, this is why I'm a little bit underdeveloped, and it's a problem. So I suppose I could just take, and then if takes, take with check. No, it doesn't work. That doesn't work. So I think I have to get a bit of development in. It's just got to be done. And I should only push the pawn forward 1, because if I push it forward 2, the knight can take, and then releasing the bishop. Oh, I couldn't have taken actually. No, because I would have won the queen with check. Importantly, with check. I'm going to probably develop the bishop, but where to is the question. If I come here, they can just attack the bishop with a threat on my queen, which isn't a massive problem, but I just have to then shift the queen over. I think I might. This is tough. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how to continue. I think I'm going to bring the bishop out here. If it gets kicked around, so be it. I'll accept that. That's not a problem. So probably not going to. Probably not going to get any. I was going to say like not going to get any sort of tactical win here, just because it looks like everything's covered. But I suppose they have got their queen and their king lined up here, so there's a potential, and their queen and their rook as well. Yeah, so let's have a think. Is there any way to... No, let's just play sensibly and relatively quickly, which is the same thing in this case. I need to play much quicker. I'm at 5 minutes. That's not horrendous, but I do need to make, like, earlier I declined a draw, so I need to go like, that's why I declined the draw, you see. And now I can move the queen because I connected my rooks importantly. They've actually, this pawn is now under fire. Only move. The knight's hanging. The knight is hanging. I'm going to create a breathing room for my king and maintain the pressure on the knight. This knight can't go anywhere. It kind of can, but then, no, it can't. It really can't. It can't. I decide it cannot do that. So I can come here now. The knight can't take the rook because I just get the queen with check. And if I come here and they go here, then I can just win this pawn. Let's do it. What a move. What a move now. It's okay. It's okay. So, wonder if I can take this pawn now. Or maybe even just bring this rook over and attack the knight. I really like that because it also attacks the rook behind the knight. So, okay, these are my two candidate moves. So let's calculate this. Rook comes over. Knight's attacked. The queen can defend the knight. And if it does, then I can... So like say if the queen comes here, I think I can take this pawn. The knight can't take because I give a check and win. And the queen can't take because I just take with the rook. Say if I went here and the queen came here instead to make sure that this is defended, then this is even better because now I'm forking the knight and the queen. What other moves can black make in this position? All right, I don't want to defend the knight. I just want to defend the rook behind. Well, it's not defended enough. I take, takes, and takes. I'm doing it. 255 left. Hello, hello, hello. So yeah, so I'm completely ignoring the chat because I need to make it clearer that I shouldn't really, I should just either hide the chat from myself completely or ask you not to suggest moves. But I think I should just maybe just not look at the chat whilst I'm playing. And then we can have a lovely, good old chat afterwards and discuss all the moves I missed. But I feel pretty confident in this position. I'm up a pawn. I have more active pieces. My king's safer because it has an escape square. The open files, more like semi-open files or open files, aren't controlled by my opponent. This one's basically controlled by me. So I didn't think about that one, or at least I didn't look at this one, but I think it's the same as this. I think I can just still go ahead and take this. I know I've only got 2 minutes 30 seconds, but are there any better moves than that? I don't think so. It attacks the knight again. It can't be taken. Oh, you good? The dog just fell off me a little bit. I'm going to take it. Obviously, this is a thing which I didn't see. Which is unfortunate. My opponent did see it though. Yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing. What if I just take and then... Ah, no, because takes with check. With check! Mortifying. Just horrendous. Sickening. Everything's hanging all at once. Missing all of this fork. So, is there a way out? Suddenly my position looks terrible. But is there anything I can do? The worst part is I don't think I can even defend the rook. So I don't think it's even just going down the exchange. I think it might be losing the rook from what I can see. How did that just suddenly appear? And as soon as I saw it, they played it as well. It's like, not good. Okay, 1 minute and 6 seconds. I could just go down the queen for 2 pieces. I think that might be the only way to go, really. But then they'll take this knight after that. It's 2 pieces. Ah, it's terrible. Yeah, I think this is Resign's time. No, I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything, unfortunately. I think I'm just losing this. I was thinking maybe queen to e8, but no, I can't make it work. Kick the knight. Oh, but now more pieces are being traded. You see, that was always on. As soon as I put my queen and my rook on that square, like this was available, I think. So I think I was just blind to that, thinking my position was better than it was. Got dog hairs all over me as well. Jesus Christ. Sneaky, but just this. Is there anything to do in this position? Okay. They're letting me have a few pawns. That's nice. Okay. If they take here, no, okay, they're not doing that. Imagining they're going to, yeah, just try and come over here. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just gonna block. They can't do these things, which is nice. I'm obviously losing, but like, why not just try and make it difficult for them to win? Yes, of course. Yes, but not check, so I can give a check. I see, very interesting. Good point, well made. And they can't give these checks with their queen. This knight is pinned. I think I may have overstretched. I mean, I had nothing else to do but overstretch, but still. One sec. I think I can resign here. I think that's the end. It's a bit rude. I think it's rude, almost rude for me to carry on playing this way. So yeah, well done, my opponent. Good game. Let's have a look at what went down in this horrible game. Disgusting. Let's have a look. Well, no, okay, I won't. I haven't set up the Lichess thing to work yet, so let's just look through the game together. Yes. Okay, so I could have won a bishop, you say? Let's have a look. So, it's this move. This move, I should be winning already. I didn't win, so I should take note. So what is it about this position that is winning then for... I don't have chess.com's whatever package. So I'm not interested in like seeing the lines that the computer states. Like I could even just turn off this, but let's just have a chat together about it. So why is this so terrible? Well, I thought it was terrible because I could just rip open the E file and the king now has like very, very weak. I suppose I didn't really take note of that, did I? Maybe I can just take here. Take, check. No, it doesn't work, but something like that. Maybe here then. Here. No, they can just do some stuff. I can't come in straight away. But this... I don't like having the engine immediately telling me how wrong I am. But what is it about this position that is so winning? So play d4 straight away. I like that. It's nice to just play your pawns out straight away, and then they can take and yeah, okay. But I'm trying to think why this is, or like what makes, where am I going to put the knight, for example? How do I change latency? I want to be more responsive to your messages because I can see that there's a delay, and I remember there being a latency setting on YouTube, but I don't think I can see it on my OBS. Stream settings. Here we go. I'll just do a quick Google. I'll be right back with you. Pawn takes e5 straight away. Then this. Are we just happy losing the knight? Maybe not. I don't think that sacrificing the knight works. So maybe just knight out here. Attacking this square. The computer doesn't like it. The computer says it's even at this point. This is the problem with playing with the computer and an engine on. You just end up like mixing up, like, I don't know, just looking for the engine line rather than like actually looking for a good set of moves. So knight g5, d5, d takes e5, knight g5. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well. So like knight g5. You want to d takes e. Yeah, it's quite difficult. You want to play knight e5 here. Oh my god, you're right. You're right. So then they take. And now we play this check. Is that right? But what if then... Ah, I see. So if you give a check, then they push, and then you take this pawn. I see. Okay, it all makes sense to me now. I'm with you. I understand. Okay, so I should have just pushed d5. d4, sorry. I understand. So what I did was... not terrible. The computer still thinks it's good. and with the idea of having pressure on the e-file. But black just sort of got on with development, and yeah, and then this was a mistake. Like, this is what I saw was a mistake. Takes, and they think that's probably the best move. Put pressure on that pin, or pin a piece, and then they come back. And now I'm imagining the computer won't like this because I'm just like naturally drawn to having the bishop pair. So I take the bishop. Computer, whatever, doesn't. It's a slight difference, but I've got the bishop pair. I'm now putting pressure on the center, and I noticed that I can't just go in for the kill with takes and takes because I have back rank issues. My rooks aren't connected. So I try my best to get rid of my back rank issues, and everything seems fine. Now, there was a point at which someone said, Moscow, you said there was a winning tactic that I missed. So maybe whilst I'm chatting, you can describe what that tactic was. So, takes, keeping pressure on the knight. And at this point, I played the blunder, which felt good at the time, rook here to e5. What about knight takes d4 instead of knight takes d7? Where are we talking? Knight takes d4 instead of knight takes d7. It's difficult. Knight takes d4 here. Yeah, okay, good question. I did say in the game I didn't need to, but knight takes d4. There's nothing on d4 here. Maybe you mean d5? James Summerfield. Not sure, but I think you like knight takes d5. I didn't even see that because of just takes. But that opens up my queen. This is the thing. I'm not seeing these. This is like a distraction tactic. Very nice. So push and then take. And then take and then. Yep, very nice. Didn't see that. So yeah, I'd done all the things to sort of bring the weight to the e-file, but I didn't then follow up by thinking, actually, this queen is a killer and this king's still in the center of the board. So yeah, I should do that. That's a very good point. So I take. It gets to about here, and I'm slightly better, and then the computer doesn't like that. Why not? Not sure. So the computer doesn't like it, but then black doesn't take advantage. So there's something to do here for black. I don't know what that thing is. What is that thing? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, F5 just causes lots of weaknesses. But what is this problem? What can black do here to make my rook move look silly? It's not push, is it? No, because it just allows the knight in. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe there's something wrong with it. Yeah, that's a good advice, Moscow. I have used that before. G3. I'm confused why you're saying G3. I don't understand. G3 is this square. Maybe Queen D6. Queen D6 was played in the game, so yeah, that's true. It does defend the rook, and then because I thought I could do this, which I just can't do. So in the game they did play that after moving the king. So in the game I had this, and I could have maybe just taken straight away. I was too obsessed with this idea. Not obsessed. I'm not obsessed. I was a little bit obsessed, but I didn't see it. I didn't see that this fork was on, which is pretty. Because this knight wasn't available to move, and my brain didn't go. Now it is. Now this knight's available to move, and I didn't immediately think this is suddenly a mobile knight. I didn't take mental note, so I should have maybe just taken it. And then done something else, like somehow. I've got a lot of pressure. This knight can't move. It can actually. It can move here or here, so it can move. It can totally move. But yeah, I should have thought of this. And yeah, rook d5 works as well. Exactly, Kim. So like I could go here. I think it works. So rook d5. Knight can't take. We lose the rook. I suppose they could just take with the knight. Take with the knight, check, and then... No, because they're down a knight at the end of that. So this takes, block, takes, down a knight. So yeah, that's a good idea. I think that works. Are there any other any other moves? Takes with the queen. Cool. Could he have played knight d4 and move earlier? Stupid heart in the way of your message there, Geiger. Knight d4. You mean like here? Play knight d4? Yeah, I guess so, because now it's not a check. So I can't take, but maybe there's another move. But yeah, I think that is a good thing to think about. Yeah, I don't know why rook e5 was so bad, actually. After rook g5. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There must be something, but I'm not sure what that something is. I guess you can just take, and if takes, and you win a pawn. That's my guess. And like white was already up a pawn, so now white's winning because it's an endgame with two majorities. That's probably why. Okay, let's go back to the actual game. Now, I'm still doing okay here, but this was a mistake. Whoa, it's such a mistake as well. It's so bad. It's so bad. Just missed this completely. It was so awful. That's like such a big, like 2.1 advantage, and then -7 or -8, basically. Unfortunate. And then there was nothing. That's the end of the game. Okay. All right. That's the end of that. All right. How are you all doing? What's up? What's up in your world? Give me some sense of what's going on in the world, in your lives. Also, if anyone has ever streamed and they know how to reduce stream latency without me just like restarting the stream, because on my YouTube it says stream settings, stream latency, and it's bloody normal, isn't it? I want it to be ultra low, but it's normal, and I can't change it. It's all grayed out. Don't you hate it when buttons are grayed out? I do. So settings, stream, output, recording buffer, video. Weird. All right, I'll just have to deal with it. So, Gaika, I think you said you wanted a game. Do you want a game? Fancy a game? Whatever you prefer, time control wise. Do you want to shoot me a challenge on chess.com? I don't know. If it always works, it usually doesn't for me actually. Play f3 on move 1. I will not do that. Only because I have no idea what to do if I play f3 on move 1. Just that? Probably not. What's your username on chess.com, Gaika? Okay, here we go. So, playing as a Sicilian against Gaika, who's 21-17. And he's playing the Alapin. And that's pretty much all I know. Dangerous position to be in. Expecting d4. I will take if he plays d4. And then I will push d6, I think. I'm going to pin this knight. If the queen or the bishop come in, I'm going to have to make a decision. I think the decision would be put my knight on d6, just because I feel like it's a bit closer to pieces. I kind of feel like this is just asking for trouble somehow. Kind of tempted to play here. They've not castled yet. I know I haven't either, but they might be tempted to do this, and then their knight is more weak. If I go here and they just take, then I've got the bishop pair. Bit of pressure on this knight. But also, I should be castling, so I think let's not mess around with this. Although, actually, if I don't move it, I'm going to get all this business, and we'll end up with an isolated pawn. So I think I will actually move it. I don't want an isolated pawn. That's my least favourite thing to have to deal with. Especially with my king in the center. Like I still got a bit of time. I've still got a bit of work to do to get castled. I should probably get on and do that work. Very well. I'm thinking I will get on a castle. I'm just trying to think, if I do this, am I immediately ruining everything? Is that what are they going to threaten? If I go here, they're going to give my queen a check, threatening this. No, that's not scary. That's not scary. They can actually check me twice, so I need to be careful of that. But I think I can handle that. I can handle that. I can handle anything. Think about it. I can handle everything and everything. Give my queen a check. That's a thing. How is that not scary? After knight b5, you're losing your f4 knight. I don't understand. Michael, I don't understand. Where's my f4 knight? Yes. They gave my queen a check, as expected. What should I do? So if I go here, I'm attacking a bishop. I'm defending this square. I like that move. I'm putting pressure on the knight. What am I not doing with that move? I'm probably not reacting to a threat that I can't yet see. That's probably what it'll be. But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to play it. No, think about it. I'm all right on the time. I'm not doing terribly on the time. So here, and they go whammy. And they give the old whammy. I take the queen. They take my queen. This happens, and then they give that. Okay. Okay. That could be a thing. So here. What if I just take that in that position. The problem is this is a thing. This is a thing. What if I just come here? Again, the same problem. The same problem is happening. I hate it when knights can just get everywhere. Yeah, Michael tends to have a point. If he says something, it's going to be right. Annoyingly, he's just gotta trust it. He's gotta trust he's going to be right most of the time. Okay, how about this? How about that? This thing doesn't work anymore. Okay, I've got to make a move. I think that resolves the problems that I saw with this. I'm pretty happy to have seen them in the first place because I'm not usually expecting this knight to move, but I think in this particular line it would have worked for white because they end up with this check. What? Damn, my queen had a responsibility I forgot about. Okay, fine. That's probably just the game, sadly. I have royally forked there. That is a shame. How did I not see that? After all that chat. Terrible. Terrible. F4. After all the time, I had the board flip round in my head. So I was like, the F4 knight. I'm looking at this square. Like, what's the F4 knight? Yeah, it's a shame. Well. And I wasn't even seeing it. Just blind to that. I'm getting absolutely steamrolled here. There's nothing I can do about it. This is coming. This is attacked. Okay, I resign. Well played. That was a fun game. I completely missed this. So let's have a quick look. So maybe even here I should have considered that I don't really want a isolated pawn, and there are probably a bunch of ways to continue attacking this knight. So maybe I should have just considered that I don't want that isolated pawn. And yeah, the knight move was just lost. Completely lost in one move. They didn't follow it up like exactly accurately, but yeah, didn't lose the advantage, and then I just completely missed this issue that I have defending. So let's say here I develop here to give myself a square. This doesn't work anymore because I can do this, but I had to have seen that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I didn't really take that into account. That I would have had to all I would be doing was just giving myself the same IQP as them. So yeah, good point. And then just lost straight away. Immediately lost. Okay, well played, Gaika. I enjoyed that. D5 instead of knight f6. Yeah, okay, so yeah, hanging pawns are not strong, so maybe just here taking. Take back, and then just get on with development. Or something like that. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it was the knight move was it was a bit lose. It was exactly lose. I was dead lost straight away. So yeah, very well played. I enjoyed that game, even if it was pretty short and sweet. Okay, I'm gonna play a 15 plus 10 games. Who wants a 15 plus 10 game? Anybody? Anybody for 15 plus 10? Anybody? Strong or weak? Weak or strong? Yeah, I think dealing with the complex individuals that knights are in a 10 plus 0 game against someone much stronger than me was maybe a bad idea. Maybe just trading knights would have been the best thing to do. Go on then, Kim. Send over a request, a challenge. I don't mind, whatever, rated or not unrated. Whatever you prefer. All right, I'll play Kim and then play Alex. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic, Michael. Absolutely. I haven't seen it, Kim. So maybe this is the problem with chess.com. Sometimes the challenges don't seem to come through. Maybe just post your username in here. And oh no, it's here. There, nice one. Okay. So yeah, Michael, that would be absolutely fantastic. I think my calculation process is pretty weak. And it's interesting because I've been doing a lot of puzzles and I have got significantly better at puzzles, but I haven't yet seen it like carry over into my games particularly well. So my opponent, Kim, in this case, plays a Sicilian against me. And yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's interesting. I think it might be worth me doing a stream of I think it might be worth doing a stream of me playing a classical game and just like going through the whole thought process whilst I'm playing a much slower time control game. I'm gonna fianchetto my bishop. Yeah, I'd be up for that if you be up for that. Okay. So the queen coming out this early is interesting. So if I put the bishop to b5, they'll just kick, and then I can't come here because they'll capture my bishop. So if I come here and they push, I can just come back to e2, but I don't know if I've gained anything from by making them do that. I think I might just go straight in. I don't know, maybe the knight out, but then it blocks my bishop. So the knight out and then a6 anyway, and then I can't do this attack on the queen. And I think I'm going to go for d4. Yeah, thanks, Nose. I just been calling you Michael, and then as soon as you mention your name's Discord name is Nose, I'm back to calling you Nose. But yeah, I will see if I can stream the audio of a Discord call. I don't know how to do that. Well, like I've got a sense of how I would do that, but I just need to make sure that it works. So I think I can just add like Discord as a stream element, and then yeah, probably get your voice in. Okay, so yeah, they do go for this, but so if I went, I want a castle. I want to get my king out of the center. Don't know if I'm that. Actually, I'm not in a massive rush to do that because their bishops. Well, that one is a bit stuck. This one isn't so stuck at all. But it's not like they're a particular threat at the moment, I don't think. So if I were to come queen g4, for example, and bishop check. I don't think I need to worry about the bishop check, but I do need to worry about this pawn. Like, there's no point me getting my bishop to the nice central facing c4 if they can just push their pawn. Yeah. I wonder how. It'd be weird. Yeah, I think it'd be strange to call you nose in real life. I think that would be. I think if we met in real life and I started calling you nose, I think that would just would be off somehow. But yeah, if I could get the bishop to c4, I'd like to, but I don't think it's real. I don't think it's realistic. So, given that, if I go to d3, the knight can harass it there as well. Not that it's like, not that knight d3 is a particular threat, because their other pieces aren't out. Like, what are they doing? They probably don't. They're probably not going to do that. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go bishop to d3 because I'm not expecting this. And if it happens, it's just a waste of their time, I think. I don't think it can be easily kicked at some point, obviously after I get the bishop out of the way, but I don't see this as a real threat. I was aware that my queen's eyes were being shut off to the knight's defense, but I had it covered. I know it's defended. So I can't play this because my knight would be hanging in that line. What can I notice about the position whilst Kim's thinking? So the c8 bishop is just crazy stuck. There's loads of pawns in its way. Their best piece now is this knight, probably. Their queen is out and on a typical square, I think, for the Sicilian. Like c7 is a natural square. I don't know in what Sicilian lines it's a natural square, but I just know it's sometimes like that's a thing in some places. James, it's the Sicilian. Oh, what was white playing? I don't know. I don't know what white's playing here. I've got no idea what I'm doing. Okay. So, the knight comes to harass the bishop that way. I sort of said it wouldn't do this, but it did kind of do that. I don't think it's a problem. I was going to say come back to e2 in the event that the knight does try and be a bit of a pest. The knight is controlled well by the bishop in that configuration. And the queen is not threatening to take this pawn because my queen covers it. Can't draw arrows today. I'm just going to do that. Yeah. So for anyone watching and commenting now, general feelings about streams. Are you into music being played during streams? So like having a bit of a beat, or do you prefer the quiet calm of silence whilst chess is being played? So my question is probably, my two choices are probably these two choices. And this knight isn't hanging because it has no... it has no attacker at this point, so I can just put this knight in the way, but I'm not sure. I don't really like the look of that. So I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably just going to play knight to d2. Yeah, exactly. And it's a little bit cramped, but it allows me to keep this pawn mobile, and it keeps my bishop's eyes open as well, which I think is important. So I'm going to play that. If they play this, I'm probably just going to castle, because I want to get my king out of the center, especially if there's a bishop like looming over it. So that would be a good idea, I think, to castle. Their pieces are getting a bit more active now, but I think my pieces aren't in a terrible... I don't think my pieces are in a terrible position. My dreams of having my queen on g4 are completely dashed now, though. I think if I were to play music, it would be something, no lyrics, obviously. Not obviously, but no lyrics. And something with a bit of a beat. So something like some techno music, or something with... just to sort of give it doesn't have to be hard techno, but just something with a bit of energy to it, just to sort of keep me going. Okay, I said I was going to castle. I think I'm going to castle. I expected this, and I think that if I do castle, I don't this isn't a threat, because I've got 2 on it, and I have got enough on here and here, and I don't think my queen is overloaded, because if she takes one of these, she's still defending the other, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna castle. I'm also down on time. Yeah, I think lo-fi. I think I've had my time with lo-fi. I will probably come back to it at some point, but I think that when I've listened to lo-fi for long periods of time, and then like heard some like more sort of music that's had a bit more like effort put into it, it feels like I'm like, oh wow, that's proper, that's, you know, serious stuff. Whereas the lo-fi is a bit like, you know, I definitely liked it for a long period of time as well. So I'm not shitting on the lo-fi. Oh no, my e-pawn. Stop telling me all the things that I'm doing wrong, Michael. I don't want to know them until they happen on the board. I want to have complete. I don't need the e-pawn. I want to have complete sort of naive innocence about my terrible position until it happens. Until, you know, I lose. I think if they take, and I take back, and they take my e-pawn, and I go here, attacking this undefended knight, and this defended knight, and they go, okay, I can defend that knight. I say, well, you can, but you're losing your e-pawn as well. You're losing your e-pawn as well. I'll tell you why. Because if you take back, then you've lost a knight. How about that? And then the queen's hanging, and then you've lost another pawn. It's a trap, Michael. It was a trap all along. I knew what I was doing. Look how many arrows I've drawn. Does a man without a plan, can a man without a plan draw that many arrows? No, they can't. They just can't. It's known. It's a known thing in the chess world. And that's what they're calculating right now. All of what I said, they're thinking, God, this guy, he's only in the 1600s, just in the 1600s, but he's he's thought this through. He hasn't just accidentally stumbled upon a line which might work. Proof by arrow, exactly. It might just work, even though it probably doesn't. There's probably some reason to believe that that's it's not working. But I don't think so. I think they're going to lose the bishop pair and then lose two of their pawns in the process. I think that's what's going to happen. I am going to win this game. I'm not just going to not lose it. I'm going to actually win it. It's essential. And they're really thinking, they're like, damn, I've never played a 1600 at this level. I can't remember the last time I played a 1600 at all, but I've definitely not ever played one this strong. God, cancel the calculation class. There's no need. Probably not. Okay, now I need to start actually thinking. After all that bullshit, I now actually need to start thinking how to win this game. Is that an actual line? Let me just think. So if I just defend this pawn, for example, is this an actual line? So takes, push here. Okay, now this is the point where I need to think, what would black do? What can black do in this position? I have no, I don't have an undefended. I've got an undefended bishop. So that's relevant. They can't give a check because I'll just take that. Do I need to defend that e-pawn? Do I need to defend the e-pawn? Actually, do I actually need to do that? I don't think so. I don't know. Who am I to know? But maybe I could play f4 and f-force the issue. No, that's not a good idea, actually. High 1600s, low 2100s, big range. He's got a big. He's huge, a massive variance player. This guy, all over the shop. Ooh, okay. So we're in that position, attacking an undefended knight and a defended knight, and I'm probably missing something. What tactics are there in this position? Are there any tactics in this position? f4 takes here. I'm running low on time. I need to make a move. f4 looks like an active move and a weakening move, but that's fine. I'm happy to be playing a weakening move because I need to be playing something. If I don't play actively and probably make weakening moves, I won't ever stand a chance of winning this game. f4 is an assert your dominance chess move, isn't it? You're damn right, Michael. And that's what I was remembering watching you playing in your game. And you were like, where's the active move? Where's the active move? Well, I may have not said it out loud, but in my head I was thinking, where's the active move? Come on. Who gives a fucking shit about that? Not me. Not this guy, not this 1600 player. Do you ever play, does anyone who's watching ever play a game against someone and they're like your rating? They're like you're 1601 and they're 1601 or something like that. And do you ever play them and think, oh, but I'm actually a 1750 player, and you don't think that they are also maybe that too? You just think I'm actually better than this. I'm just playing poorly recently, but I'm actually playing someone who's 1600 exactly this. Like you sort of forget they have a history too, and they may have been in the 1900s at some point, and then sometimes I look and I realize actually they've been much higher than me, and I think, oh, okay, we all have fluctuations. But I sort of forget that in the moment. Like I don't feel that. Okay, let's probably stop talking. Probably stop talking. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking right now. I probably could clamp down. Not Stockfish. Alpha Zero would love if I played E5. What a move! Just E5. Bam. No more queen activity. No, thank you. Straight in there with E5. Blocks my bishop's diagonal, but I'm sure it won't be there forever. It's just a nice move to play for now. So come on, think about it. So I need to do something about this. I could also consider F5. That looks better. Maybe that looks even better because takes. This is still open. Ho, ho, ho. That looks pretty good. 3 minutes and 18 seconds. Just going to play it. Now that, I know pawns aren't people. Pawns are not people. But that looks pretty active to me. And it makes my pieces sing with joy and happiness. Yeah, sometimes I'll sit with my board. I was going to go and get it, but I think I probably should stick with the board in front of me. Sometimes I'll sit with my chessboard and play games. Like I'm playing a rapid game and I'll play like most of the first bit on the board as well. Usually I get down into time trouble so I can't actually play the rest of the moves. Pawns are not people. They are chessmen. I only came across that recently, that pieces are like, I know we call these pieces. Is a king a piece? Probably. But I thought that it was just like, you still call all of them chess pieces. It's just that these are proper chess pieces. But the collective term for all of these things are chessmen, which just seems weird because a queen is a chessman. Just doesn't seem right. No! No! I made it. I didn't mean to make that move. Oh, I was doing so well. What if this is a gloriously good move? If this is the top engine move, I'll be very happy. But that was just me touching the pieces, talking about them, and then I accidentally made a move. What a crying shame. Okay, has that ruined my position? Probably. Not like this. Not like this. It's very weakening. It's not a move I would have chosen to make, but let's make it work. Let's see if we can adapt to the situation we're in, and let's make it work. Let's make it work. So they're straight in. They're like, okay, if you're going to do that, then I'm all for it. They say, okay, fuck, a big cock for you. G3. And let's see. I think. Okay, I've got 2 minutes and 50. I should probably do something. Good. Something good as well as just something. Okay, so I could Okay, I need to rally my troops. So I'm probably needing to do something like this. Probably need to do something like that. Oh Lord. Actually, no. I'm going to put my knight here. And then if they take, I am going to retake with my bishop. Because I don't need to do all this nonsense. I mean, the rook being there could probably be a nice defensive resource. But I think it's a bit slow. And if piece activity is more important than almost anything else, I think the second in line will be speed and tempo. Okay, they're not massively up on the clock, so maybe we can get them into a blitz game and start throwing our weight around. If they don't take this, I'm taking this. And no, because my king is one checking move away. Checking hell. Come on. Think of something. Think of something. Is this so bad? It is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Come on. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. They've got 3 minutes 30. The longer my opponent thinks, the more confidence I have. I'm fine. This is all going to go well. Fire burning around me. I'm the dog in the cartoon. So, what to do? G3 was bad. Pawn Slayer, if you have just arrived, G3 was a horrendous accidental issue. And I put that knight there, forgetting that the knight had a responsibility on E4. That's a shame. But I think this might still work. I'm going to take, and then I'm going to take. I'm going to take this. Am I going to take this? No, that doesn't work. Because then I lose the bishop, because the bishop's undefended. It's undefended. It's all falling apart. Okay. I can. Take. So I'm losing a lot there, I think. So okay, I'm going to do this. Keep the pressure on. The queen is behind a piece. So let's see if in my 1 minute 13 I can make something of this. If they take, I was thinking they were just going to take. That does create a very weak pawn here. I'm gonna push this, I think. Get the pressure off. Okay, very well. That's an interesting point they've made. What if I just... Oh no. It's not terrible, but I kind of want to defend this bishop and then see what they do. Because I have this as well. I have that. I mean, it doesn't actually do anything. Damn it. Damn it. But I still then have this idea. So they need to do something with that queen. They need to do something with the queen immediately. If they just take this idea isn't on anymore. But I suppose I could just take this pawn. 2 minutes 20 to 1 minute. Okay. What about this? Oh no, it's the king. The king. So the king just being so weak. But look at that b3 square. Like look at the g2 square. Sorry, g2 square is amazing. It's not terrible. Is it terrible? Am I saying the same game as you're saying? It's not awful, is it? Is it coping? I'm coping. How did I get here? To quote Rick and Morty, obviously. What's going on? What is going on? They've got another pawn, boys. It's not looking good. I've got the bishop pair. I've got the bishop pair. I've got the bishop pair. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what's wrong because I've got the bishop pair and they don't have that. So I think so too. I think I have full compensation in the Snyder variation. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. A bit of this. A bit of this pawn can't move because the rook's behind it. So maybe a bit of this and this and this and not this, you know. The knight's, imagine the knight's not there, for example. What if I just do this now, next? I could have done that a second. No, I didn't want to trade queens. But what if this? What are they doing about this threat? Am I not doing absolutely fine in this game? Come on. This is just it's all I have a tendency to be over optimistic though, so let's just reel it in, focus on the chess. I think they're thinking, how am I not winning? The G3 move. What? Why? This is tilt making stuff. They're down to 40 seconds. Are they good at bullet? Does it say? Ah, oh, if only we were on Lee chess, I'd be able to see that straight away. Up on time, quite significantly as well. Up on time and bishops. And I've got ideas. I'm up on ideas. I don't know if they've got ideas. Maybe I'm not up on ideas, but I have ideas. I don't have enough water. I'm thirsty. Can't win on time. No. That's appropriate. I didn't want to win on time. I am thinking of just. Okay, if I. Okay, this is a fork in the making, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to take it because then they'll just take back with the queen, and I don't want that at all. So I'm going to play here. I see. I wanted to play here, but then they just do this and they kick me. Kick me. If I take and the queen takes back, I'm in check. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Win on time. Win in any way you want. The reason I did that is because I want to play here. Sorry, here. Wait a sec, didn't I just... I should have played here immediately. It was only a thought I had a second ago, so I don't know if I wanted to do that. But I wanted to pile up on this. So let's say if I go here, he said, blinking slowly. I don't really want to take this knight because then this bishop's eye's open. I'm not taking that knight. You can't make me take that knight. I'm not taking that knight. I don't want that knight. I'm out of the fork. I'm going to just do this. What are you doing? What was that? How dare you? How dare you shock me with your moves? I'm going to go here. No, no, no. I'm going to go here, actually. They can take this third pawn. Ugh. Should have gone all the way back. Should have gone all the way back. God damn it. Okay, I'm going to go here. And now here, threatening mate. Will they see mate? Very likely. I can't take because it's covered. It's covered with this knight. It's happening. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Win on time. I've been told I can. I'm going to play queen somewhere. I can threaten... Okay, I can threaten this bishop. And... Actually, that queen's doing a good job. I know I'm down on time. Let's go here. And if they can't come up with either rook. I was thinking like this, and then checkmate! But it's covered by the queen. Okay, very well. Very well indeed. What about this? I'm still winning. I'm still on this bishop. Have they seen I'm on this bishop? I'm on you! I'm on the bishop! I'm on the bishop! Holy mackerel. I am not losing, I don't think. I don't think I'm losing. Okay, here we go. Check. Holy hell. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I'm going to go here because my queen's doing a good job on the diagonal. Oh, it's so stressful. It's so stressful. Let me cook. Okay. Here we go. A bit of this, a bit of that. No one's stressed. I'm not stressed. Are you stressed? I'm not stressed. I'm gonna play chess. I'm not curling up in a ball. I'm just consolidating. I'm not scared. I'm prepared. I'm gonna take action. When your king is weak, make it weaker. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for this. Actually, I'm not that low on time anymore. I've got 52 seconds. Okay, pat my belly. Pat my belly. I can take this. Oh my god. Okay, that's close to checkmate. Why did I play this? And then not even consider how weakening it was. Like that's silly of me. Come on. I'm gonna play chess. I'm gonna play chess. Oh, look at this. It was going so well. It was going so well. And I just started rushing. I've still got stuff I can do, but that's horrendous. They're gonna see that. They've got time to see that. Yeah, sadly. Oh no, all the stuff. And I'm thinking how to win this game. Now I slow down. Come on. This is a shame. This is a shame. I could have done so well. How about this? And then that. I'm still playing. I'm still playing. I carried on rushing. I had so much time. It seems, I think because I saw them low on time as well, but Car, I could have done so much better here. Like, they are going to play that move, though. Okay, I see. I see what you're doing. If I... that's good. I like that. I like that move. Takes, 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 takes. And then this is a bit naughty. Okay. Yeah, that's a good move. That is a good move. I don't really like this at all. But it seems like I've got to just deal with it. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Here, here, check. Yeah. It's a shame. It's happening. Checkmate! Well done. Good game. Very well played. Okay. Let's have a look. That was a game. So was there any point when I was winning? I was drawing here apparently, but then I decided to not win. Yeah, I was doing well here. And then... yeah, that was it. I was very good here. And then I just didn't see that I was immediately messing up. But yeah, what a game there, Kim. That was very exciting. Let's have a quick look through. And so I don't have the energy to look through it like in glorious detail. So maybe as I'm going through, you just like mention a few things, and we can pick out a few key moments. But I can't. It was just that's a lot of game. That my bishop was hanging, but that I forgot 2 seconds later. You'll have to mention, Kim, where your bishop was hanging. Okay, let's have a look. So it looks like it's good for white here, but I don't know exactly why. And then let's see. So f4 wasn't a good move. From the engine says it's slightly inaccurate anyway, but I think it was a good move in terms of just throwing a spanner in the work. I don't know actually. I didn't see whether Alex left. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he said bye 4. He said bye e4 and then he said bye. So I don't know. There you go. He left. Yeah, I appreciate that. And then I think, practically. And I was dead lost here. So what should I have been playing here then? We'll get nice one, James. We'll get to move 32 to find the tactic as well. So yeah, just losing a pawn here for no reason, just missing that was a thing, and then not realizing I can't just take this knight and then give a fun discovered attack because this bishop is hanging. But yeah. G3 was... Oh, you're still here. It looked like you said bye earlier, Alex. But yeah, G3 was horrendous. And then let's have a look at some of these ideas. So then the knight moves out the way. And then I was quite happy just because I wanted to keep the queens on. The knight moves back. And I should have just come here. I should have just come here straight away, I think. So I went there eventually. And then again, I don't want to trade. I want to keep my bishop, so I tried to keep my bishop. I think that the queen taking would have been good here because then you can take this pawn as well. After queen c3. So after queen c3, it says black's 2.5 pawns up. So I don't know if that's what you were gonna if this is the move you mean, but I think this is the move you mean. So yeah, it's actually black much better. It doesn't feel like black's much better, but maybe there's a concrete line that wasn't used. But I don't know. All right, let's just go through a few of the moves and let's get to here. So now it's like completely winning for black, and it doesn't feel like it. I know it doesn't feel. It feels like it's better for black, but for me, it doesn't feel like it's completely winning. But it is. It really is. And then the bishop hanging. So what should I have done here? Because I didn't do the right thing. So what should I have done here that's better than the wrong thing? Maybe just takes. Takes? No, that's not right. I was going to say takes, and then like... Oh, that doesn't work actually. That's a shame. Well, maybe. So like here. Here. Just push. No, not just push. Not just push. Oh, chess is hard. Yeah. But if in that one moment, if black does move the pawn forward, bam, it's not a good move. Not a good move at all. So that's fine. Let's just have a look at what happens. So moves the pawn forward. I take the bishop. And now it's winning for white, just because black lost their bishop. And is that the right move? Just kick away the knight? It looks like it's the right move, but then did I follow it up with the right way? No, I didn't, unfortunately. So I pushed the pawn forward and then immediately bugger off somewhere else and give up. The only save it, like the only last bit of sort of security around my king. So yeah, we both had a plus 4.5 pawn advantage at some points. Kim, you were ahead most of the game, so I can't really claim that there's some sort of equality here. But now it's just slightly better for white, and then I just immediately classic. Like one mistake begets another mistake, and I immediately drop a rook, and then that's the end of the game. Well played. Okay, so bishop f5 here instead of queen e4. Let's have a look. Sorry, you said move 33, didn't you? Who said move 32? James did. So move 32. Don't play h1, but play what? Or is it move 33? I'll come back to the bishop f5 thing in a sec, but I just remembered that James said tactic here. Bishop f5. Ah, yes, of course, bishop f5. Oh my god. Oh, crikey. Yeah, that's a killer. Look at these open lines just all over the place. Very good. And wait a sec. Yeah, the queen would have to come here, I think, because otherwise there's this oh no, the check doesn't work. The check doesn't work because of this knight. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll go over the last moves. Let's just have a look then at the... So I'll go over the last move. So I was here and then I lost the rook. And then I was just trying to like stop the bleeding. And I didn't stop the bleeding. So I was trying here to think how I could avoid. But they've got so much defense with this pawn. It's just very nice. And then I take the pawn, but then the bishop can hang, and it's just checkmate. Because I can't come here. So I could give up the rook, actually. It doesn't matter. They can just give a check. That's a shame. For a second I was like, I was thinking if this, then that's mate. But yeah, they have stuff. They have stuff to do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly knows. I managed to see it, but not in the game and not... It wouldn't matter anyway, technically. Whoa. What a game. Wow, I'm like... That really hit. That really hit me. That really hit me. Okay. What I think is the best thing to do, knows, I think it's very kind of you to offer this. I think it's probably best for me not to try and figure out how to get your voice onto this this stream. So I think I will play a couple more 10-minute games, because I did say to a couple of people that I would play them. And then if you're available after that, that'd be amazing. If not, maybe we could do another time the deep calculation training. And even if in the future you'd be up for being on the stream, we could do it on the stream so other people can get the benefit of your wisdom and good tutelage. If that's all right. Okay, what I didn't do what I said I'd do, which is like create some ticketing system. But really, I can just make a little note. But there was 2 people I think who said like games. Let's look back. So, I'm just looking back through the chat whilst I was playing that game. What a mess. So Alex, you said you wanted to play straight after Kim said they wanted to play. So Alex, what do you think? Are you up for a game? Are you still here? let's make it a 10 plus 0. Let's do it. Fast chess. Okay. So Michael, I think I'll be done here in 45 minutes. So then I could give you a holler, and we could do some calculation training. But I like that you have a precise time frame. That's exactly how things should be done. Makes it super easy for things to get planned. Okay, Alex, shoot me a message, a challenge, or send me your chess.com username, please. Thank you. That's you, is it, Alex? HSC Andreas. Go, Alex. Go, Alex. Just want confirmation that this is you. HSC Andreas. E4, C5, knight F3, E6. E4, C5, knight F3, E6, B3. Alex, you gotta confirm what your username is. You gotta confirm. I won't know otherwise. I won't be able to know who I'm playing. Okay, perfect. Oh no, that's Andreas. Sorry, Andreas. I did say I would play Alex. Thank you, Elijah. Very nice of you. Okay, Alex, you're gonna have to wait. Unless you can confirm right now what your username is, I'm going to have to skip over your request. It's weird that I have no alerts. I've just had two challenges and then they just disappeared. I long for the days of Lichess. I probably will just start playing on Lichess more. So let's have a quick look at that variation you said. Mouselip 82. Thank you, Alex. I will re-challenge you because for some reason I can't. I know you challenged, but I just didn't know if it was definitely you, so I just didn't I didn't want to accept just in case it's not you and then you're like, what the hell? I'm not even Mouselip. What are you doing playing Mouselip? Yeah. I'm gonna play 2 10-minute games exactly, Ali, and then hopefully we'll get two games in there. All right, let's play. Come on, Mouselip. What is that move? I don't know how to play this. Why don't people play some normal openings? I know it's probably normal, but it doesn't feel right to me. This doesn't feel right. What am I meant to do against this? I don't know. How am I meant to learn openings if people play 1 D6? It's probably fine. It's probably a thing. I imagine it's a thing. Oh, that's the second time. That's the second time I've developed a piece or a chess man without meaning to. I'm mouse slipping all over the place. It's too many windows. I've got too many windows. I'm going to blame it on something that's not me. I'm going to get my pawn to e5. I love the pawn on e5. I think I've had this on the last stream where I played against the Piets, and I just forget what the hell I'm doing. I think it should either be 1e4 d5, 1e4 c5, or 1e4 e6. Everything else should be banned. I don't want to play I don't want to see the Owens or whatever the hell that is. I just don't want to see these things. Why do we have to learn so many openings? We should just agree. We just play a few openings, and then it's not all about the opening. This is why you don't play bishop e3. Come on. Okay. I think I might just go here. It's attacked 3 times. It's defended twice. No, so I can't do that. I can't do that. Yeah. Mouse slipping is a bad way to play against people who are much higher rated than you. It's just not a good idea. I mouse slipped when I played that National Master. Chess vibes. Okay. I think I might have to cut my losses here and play something. I can't play f4 because I lose the bishop. And if I just try and get out of the way. If I push this pawn, the pawn can't take. So the bishop has to take. I think I'm just going to have to take. I can't make any weird moves work, and I'm just sure I'll just die immediately if I try and force something that isn't going to work. If they take the bishop and I take the pawn and they take the queen, I can take with check. They take back, and I take back. I've won a knight and a pawn, and uncastled, and they can't castle, and they've won a bishop and a queen. We both traded queens, and they've won a bishop and a queen, and I can't castle queenside. Well, yeah, but they play d6, but they don't expect me to. They don't expect me to mouse slip, necessarily. I don't think they expected me to mouse slip. All right, all right. I'll learn. I'll learn. I promise I'll learn. I will learn. Okay, I've got to develop and defend. But you're right. Principal chess, simple chess. Nothing like e5 is probably a bad idea, wasn't it? But 2 versus 1 in the center doesn't feel bad. I felt worse. Oh, okay. This isn't good. That's not good. That's not good. I might make a pawn duo. I might develop my pieces because that's good. So if I go here and they just give me an old kick, that's fine. At the same time, I feel like this diagonal might no, because I've already got spaces for my bishop. I shouldn't start messing around. Do I want to castle queenside? I think I do. I think I want to castle queenside. Which is probably why they did this, because they're a good player, so they're not just doing it for the fun. They're not just doing it for this. They're probably going to do this. I'm going to give myself the option of castling queenside. I am forgetting that I'm playing a 10+0 game, so I should probably play much faster. I don't want to get in my queen's way. I want to have defense of d4 because I want to play e4 at some point. They're unlikely to play this. Okay, so I can't play e4 straight away. But I can castle queenside. All right, which way shall I castle? I can even just like hold off on castling because I might see what black does. Black's not really threatening to do this. If I castle kingside, I've got a weak diagonal aiming at my king, but I've got my rook on an open file. I can get that rook on the open file anyway. I'm going to castle queenside. I don't think there's as much pressure and I can get this in sooner. Yep, I think that was expected. I expected that. I said it out loud. I've got video evidence. I expected that move. I'm pushing. If they push, I'm going to come this way. And also, this diagonal is very interesting to me. It's a very interesting diagonal. I think I should try and make use of it, potentially with a bit of this and a bit of that. That looks good. I need to respect this attack. They've got pieces that want to kill me, and I am naturally just like, oh, it's fine, I'll just move the knight out of the way. What could go wrong? Okay, I need to be very fast and very focused. So I'm probably going to stop chatting from as much. I might end up chatting. You know, it's just par for the course. So they might just. I did anticipate this. They might try now to win this pawn. If takes, and takes. I didn't anticipate it well enough then. But I thought I had like this. But now I'm seeing this. I can't even take this pawn, sadly. But they're like crawling up in a ball, so it feels reasonably strong. I'm going to get out of this pin. I'm looking at this and then this and this and this, but I kind of wanted to be in a position where I have doubled rooks on the F file. Okay. That weakens this square quite significantly. So I might try to get to that square. Like this or this. I'm going to go this way because I kind of want to put this bishop here just temporarily and see what happens. Like what are they going to do if I put my bishop here? So I'm threatening this, but I'm also threatening this. And that feels nice. Feels good. But yeah, I'm happy to see this, I think, because like as soon as that happens, it's like, okay, cool. We have F6, F6, and we have knights. We have F6 and we have two knights that have like reasonably fast access to F6. Okay, they see something about that they didn't like. They're like, okay, all right, here we go. I need to solve this, they say. But what if I just say, what were you doing? Maybe I can ask the question, what was black doing with this knight that it no longer is doing? Well, it's not defending that pawn anymore. My queen's no longer on it. Okay, I need to be quicker. Let's go. Let's go. I forgot I'm playing 10+0. Yes, good. Here we go. Here we go. That queen has a responsibility. Weirdly, she's sort of completely off doing something over there, and the something she's doing over there isn't good. It's not good at all. She should have... she should be doing better stuff. She's a queen. Okay, this is basically bullet chess now. And I used to be okay at bullet chess, so let's see. Let's see. I don't have this is a wireless mouse. What am I doing? I'm actually, all my experience of bullet chess is on my phone. So I'm like, if I had my phone out now, I'd be in a much better position. Let's see if I can not hold. Like, I'm not going to give up this advantage. I'm going to try my best to, well, this, I'm going to do this. I really want to see this. Really want to see that. Thank you. Because I want to kick this knight. Because it's getting in the way of all my, although now this pawn is weak. Oh, do I want to take with the pawn? And then come here and win? Take with the pawn. Push. Take, take, take. I'm doing it. Where's the queen? Okay. That's what I missed. But what if I come here and then this and then this and then win? Even if this, then I go over here and they give a check and I come here and they give another check and I come here. Oh no, this is scary. This is scary. Yeah, okay. Okay, 40 seconds. Here, can't give a check. This might be the best square for my king. What are they going to do? I'm not coming here because the pawn will fall. There, I'm going to go here. Now you see, Michael, I can't play the move you've suggested because I've just seen it as a suggestion. Better not to suggest things. And then I can't do it. I can't play the move you suggested. It's just not fair. I'm going to come here. Oh, no. Checkmate. That was a shame. But yeah, that was a good game. I enjoyed that game. Okay. But no, I can't. I need to not look at the chat. Because yeah, that was obviously on. And now here, maybe not here, but like here. Bam. Nah, there we go. That was good. But look, the pawn's on f6 and I'm actually losing. And now I'm winning. But with the pawn on f6, what does black have to do? But yeah, anyway, all right. We can analyze this game in our own time. But that was a shame. Mate in 2 still on, and as soon as I move the king, it's still on. Oh, the mate in 2 is basically always on, apart from now when black can just, yeah, unfortunate. But yeah, I saw I saw your suggestion, Nose, and I was like, oh no, I can't. and I didn't see it. I only saw your suggestion, so I was like, I couldn't in any good faith play it. But there you go. What a game! What a fun game. All right, let's HSC. Send me your request, and then that'll be the last game of the stream. This has been fun. What a game! Damn. Yeah. I need to find like a technique for maybe just literally just closing the chat whilst I'm playing a game. That's probably the best thing. So you guys can have a chat and I can play. Yeah, I think anything with an increment, I would at least see Queen G7. But yeah, for some reason it's not straight away natural because I was myopic on the old on the old bring the rook over. But there you go. There you go. Well, I think you outplayed me in times as well, Alex. So there we go. All right, last game. Andrea, send me another challenge. For chess.com still hasn't figured out how to have like persistent challenges. So like they appear and then they disappear straight away. Maybe they have figured it out. Maybe there's just some reason why they don't like them. Maybe if I go to friends or HSC. What was your name? HSC Andreas or something like that? All right, Andreas, send me another message, another challenge, or anyone else basically. If you want to send another challenge, do that. And then you got to remind me at the start of next stream to begin the ticketing system to make fairness and like order. Thank you very much. Like the highest echelon of this stream, it's going to be all about fairness. Okay, e4, c5, knight f3, and d6, d4, c takes d4, knight d4, and knight f6, knight c3. Fair enough. e6. Okay. I could take this pawn and then push. I'm going to do that. Is that a thing? This is probably... This person is 1944. Andreas probably knows about this. And it's probably not a thing. Yep. To get out of it with check. Of course. I shouldn't have gone into it so quickly. Yeah, that makes sense. After the last game, which was very good and very competitive, I thought it'd be worth just playing a move which loses that I don't really calculate very deeply and just assume it's good. And rather than just like saying, oh, they probably know and it's probably not good, just taking a moment to calculate it. It's probably better. I need to just take this. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. And let's... It's a 10+0 game. I'm down a piece and I just spent 5 minutes on the phone. Yeah, thanks, Ali. I will play you next stream. You have to shoot me a message or a comment on the YouTube video and I'll make a little... I'll make a note that you are first in line in the next stream. I'm just going to play the bishop out here. Yeah, that's it. That's how it works. Geica's got it. You win when you lose, and you lose when you win. Or when you're winning. I'm just assuming this will happen. I suppose I could make... If that does happen, I can make... In fact... Yeah, I could make a... isolated pawn that way. I don't think that's enough to win. What if I do... So, kick the knight. Because the knight can come here, sadly. Let's go to castle. Why not show some respect and resign? What a waste of time. I suppose because I don't think I agree with you that it's a waste of time. Nor do I agree with you that it's showing disrespect not to resign. I also disagree with your grammar because you haven't used enough punctuation and split the question out from the sentence that you were trying to write. So maybe you can go away and think about that. Or not. I mean, it's completely up to you. All their pieces are in a beautiful little arrangement. It feels like I could make some tempo moves with my pawns. Don't think I'm going to get anywhere with that. Yeah, I think that's my best. That's my best shout. Let's say this is an over the board game, then do you still play on? Yes, I would. But even if I wouldn't, that wouldn't mean that it is ridiculous for me to play on in this game, because this is a 10+0 game. Now, I had to take a personal call, which is more important than being on the stream like the whole time. So I took that personal call because it was an important call to take. So I'm down on time. I'm now just complete coincidence winning this game. But even if I wasn't winning this game, I think it would be clear that when you're playing a 10+0 game, things can just fall apart and your opponent can make mistakes, even if they're higher rated than you. So I think you're just wrong completely. And it's got nothing to do with respect. What are you talking about? Weird thing to say. Mutual blunders in this game, all over the place it is. Ooh, okay. Come on, Robert 1000, make some more silly points. I'm in the mood. Actually form a coherent argument. Let's have a go. Let's have a debate. Don't just ask vague questions. Skewer. I missed the skewer in the last game. I'm not going to miss it again. Yeah, I am going to win this one. There's no doubt. I know this bishop move is a check. I'm not going to put my rook here. They're going to do it before I put my rook there. My stuff will be on Light Square soon, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Okay, I see what's happening. No, I pre-moved! What the hell? What's going on? I need to give a check. I pre-moved. I'm so confused. Mm-hmm. I mean, putting the rook in front of the bishop, that's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take this. And then this. I'm just gonna have a draw. I knew I didn't have time for a win, but a draw, that's fine. What a game. Not the cleanest conversion, absolutely not. But yeah, I saw a lot of things. Yeah, 1 sec. All right. That's the end of the stream. That's pretty good. I'm all right with that. What an end. That was pretty interesting. It's funny. And as if by magic, we see why you shouldn't always resign positions that look resignable. I mean, come on, I should be even with low time, I should just put the king in the corner. Okay. This has been a Friday stream. I'm Pifflesticks, and I hope you're very well. And why am I pretending it's a news show? All right. I hope you're all very well, and I would love to chat with you in the next Friday stream. And I'll be making videos, as I mentioned on the last video. So I'm going to make Monday Rapid, Thursday Rapid, Tuesday just something, like trying to be a bit more creative, and Saturday. So tomorrow I'll make a weekly update video, and that's it. Fridays is stream days. My heart. I can't play these 10+0 games with players. But yeah, very well played. Very well played. I enjoyed that, Andreas, as well. So have a good rest of your day. I'll chat to you soon. Bye-bye.